Hello everyone out there and welcome to the Python course. Now in the meantime we have already created a course and course is going pretty well out there, but we have got a lot of requests that are really the genuine ones. Now one of the kind of a very hot topic nowadays in our course is we don't have a support for Macintosh users. Now this was quite a controversy being going on, so we decided to put a period on that controversy. So here is our answer. We are going to provide you a couple of videos so that all of us can get onto the same page. Mac users will be able to download and install Python, Java, Eclipse, PyDev, and your Python files will run quite easily and nicely onto a Macintosh. So there will be a couple of videos on that, so be patient with me and I'll upload all of them. Let's start with the very first, the Python. Now the great thing about the Mac user is the simplicity. When I talk about that, if I check out the python.org, in fact, you don't need to check out this. And why is that? Because Python is already installed on all of the Macintosh. If I press Command and space, and I can go on to my terminal. And once my terminal is open up, I'll make sure that my terminal is actually a zoomed bit. So I'll go into the view and I'll make it up a bigger. So it will take just a moment and I'll press Command plus so that we have got a nice looking terminal. Now what I'll do, I'll just type a Python here and press enter. Now notice I have got a Python installed that says 2.7.6. That would be really good enough for us. We don't need any kind of update or anything. Just make sure your Macintosh is updated and you have some version above 2.5. It will just work fine. So one problem is solved. Python is already installed. Now I'll press exit as a function to exit the command prompt, but I'll keep my command prompt here because there are going to be a couple of needs for it. Now on my next tab, we have got the JDK. Now go ahead and give it a Google search for JDK download and you will be redirected onto this web page. If not, you can simply type on this entire URL and visit this page. Nowadays, Java is being not by default shipped in with the Mac, so you need to download it explicitly. Once I'm onto this page, what I can do, I can simply click on this. Notice you need the JDK, you need to click on this icon. Once I click on this, the page will take me to the next web page. And here, the first thing that I need to do is accept the license agreement. Once I did that, I accepted the license and now I'm ready to download the Java. Now which Java you need for the Macintosh? There is only one option for x64 and I guess your Mac is also a 64-bit version, but there are other options for 32-bit as well, but I guess there would be hardly any choice for 32-bit. I am guessing that your system is 64, but don't worry, I'll not just guess, I'll show you the ways. Once you click on this button, your DMG file will be downloaded. I hope you know that in the Linux, or in the Mac actually, we have got DMG files and in the Windows, we have got exe files. Hardly any difference for different users. Of course, there is difference, but there is not such technical difference. Okay, next thing that we need to do is we need to find our system architecture. So here's a bonus tip. Get this command that says uname. And I request you to hit the tab key to complete the command. Then you have to give the option of -m and notice it says x86-64. That means you have got a 64 version. If it just says x86, that means you have got a 32-bit version. Okay, so enough of sidebars. Let's close this one. We also don't need this one. We have got Python, we have got Java. So we can simply close this one. Now, I hope you can actually find your downloaded files since I have already downloaded my JDK out here. It's here, you can see on the desktop. And I hope you can find your file might be in the download section or maybe on the desktop. So go ahead and get through it. You simply have to double click on this and automatically you don't need any explicit third-party application to open this up. You can simply have this. So I'll move that to the center of the screen. And what you need to do is click on this icon. You need to double click on that. As the icon says, that double click on the icon. Now in this wizard, it will take us to a very simple installation of JDK. Let's hit the continue and click on the install. and then it will prompt me for the password. I'll enter my password and I'll click on the install software. Now you might got hit a problem in the meantime, so let me just help you to resolve that problem. Now most of you, what will do after installing the JDK, you will try to fix the path and all of that. So although it's a good habit that you can simply set the path for Java and all of that, but for our course you don't need to set the path of Java. I'm repeating again, you do not need to set the path of Java for our installation. So let me just hit the close. And that's it. We have installed our Java. And once we are done with the Java and all of that, be aware with me, there will be a next video. Go ahead and try that out. Now the reason why we have split that into two videos, because the next part is going to be a bit elaborated as compared to this one.